An important message from Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of VasoFlux and VasoFlux for Men. If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy foods, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Blackout. Blackout is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856. And remember, to help unclog veins and arteries, get the plaque out.
Nah, but on the more serious note, though, the boy Q he got to learn a lesson, learn a public lesson, which is a lesson that is not that big of a lesson to have to learn. It might be take a little courage to swallow this cup. It could be a little character refining, but it's an age-old lesson. We've all heard it tons of times, but never say never. I think that, because emotions are a part of being human, and in our experiences, us in America, we go through ranges of emotion dealing with the way we are dealt with. And in 2016, obviously upset, displeased at something that was going on politically pertaining to Trump, Q made the declaration he would never endorse a muff like Trump. So you know how this social media work. You say something that contradicts something that you do on social media, somebody's gonna find it. So in the light of Q coming out speaking, saying for his contract with Black America, he decided that the person that he was not going to endorse, but he was going to be dealing with and doing business with, is on behalf of his reputation, whatever it is of Black America, was Donald Trump. All right. Now, another age-old phrase is you live and you learn. Now, from the position he had and the knowledge he had of Donald Trump, and that's why it's facts over feelings in the black box, and perhaps being somewhat in his feelings, which we all acknowledge that it's normal and human to have, he declared something that he would never do, not foreseeing the future. Okay, the homie Neighborhood Nip said, Donald Trump. I put out a video after becoming acquainted with his opponent that said, vote Trump. And the essence of my video was just like you. I mean, I wasn't even saying vote Trump over Biden, but I was saying if you're going to vote, you might as well vote Trump if you vote Biden, if you're voting based on who cares about us, because neither of them care about us. So I don't feel there's any righteousness or retribution in being displeased with Trump and then voting for someone else that we also are or should be displeased in. You ever heard the phrase, you pay me? All right, I don't see Ice Cube's willingness to communicate and negotiate with Trump as him doing anything other than saying, you pay me. All right, Neighborhood Nip, YG said Donald Trump, the culture got on board. And every time I say anything that might suggest that Donald Trump has a good idea, everyone want to remind me that the homie say Donald Trump. Yeah, but the homie just didn't say pay me. So that phrase is another age-old phrase in our culture, pay me. So yeah, it's still you, but it's you pay me, and that's all Cube's saying. He explained himself in such a fashion that he said he approached both sides and gave them both equal opportunity and ample action at hearing him out and then making a declaration of what they were willing to do to appease some of the things that he spoke on. And he says, as a result, Biden and them said, we'll holler at you after the election. And Trump, as a businessman, negotiator, decided to come to the table immediately, make adjustments, and treat the interests that were being presented as a priority versus Biden. So he's saying, although he said never, and I can't believe you got certain people jumping out the woodworks. Cam, you should have sat that one out, homie. We know why you sore at the man. Digitalized, he threw you that 100,000 when he hit for that 3.5, and you ain't never been the same since. So now you want to use every opportunity to talk about, he said never, he said never. Okay, all right. Yep. How many of us have said never and then readdress the situation? You a part of this hip hop culture, so all these niggas do is say, fuck you, hate you, kill you, and then they squash it. And then, I mean, sitting down, having a conversation, and then saying, I will now do business with you is not as much of a hypocrite move as people trying to make it sound. That's 4 years later, reassessing the situation, approaching your adversary about how they choose to deal with us collectively, and then making a decision that took some courage to bite your tongue, swallow your words, and find a new position. And it ain't no love affair. It's you pay me. So I salute the Cube for having the courage, for switching up and getting it right. It'll be take more of a fool to realize that they prejudged the situation and said never, but because of his pride to stay stuck in that position like cement. That would be extremely foolish. And that's what I was telling y'all. If y'all take your emotions out and stop trying to find a candidate that likes us and start dealing with the situation, facts over feelings, and realize right now in our communities in the ghetto, niggas is balling. It's more money than it's ever been in all our lifetimes. It's more money in our circles than we've seen since the crack era. Analyze it from that perspective. Take your feelings out of it. You ain't gotta like the man. Oh, my mama. All you gotta do is just think about it. See what is, what was. And then, you know, you want to fall in love with an oppressor. That's on you. Now, if you want to analyze the oppressors that you have to choose from and figure out which one would be best for you financially, because at the bottom line, everything that they're doing all has a financial motive. So figure out which one is going to suit you and yours financially and choose your oppressor wisely. But all this trying to find one to fall in love with and all that, bro, stop it. Knock it off. All right, he said never. Old lesson, new mistake. Never say never. On to the next. Get over it. Oh, my mama.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. Can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. Everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
This time around, I ain't moving with a gang of homies. By my lonely, couple bad bitches hanging on me. For sure, sharpshooters on deck though. Will I ever let my foot up off these bitch niggas' neck? No. Blue Bentley getting blunted. Wonder how it come to that. Can't let a rat do me like they done my nigga Thundercat. Baymax, place nothing above my paper. Couple slugs for the haters, but I love my neighbors. Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. All I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
On the east, the streets anticipate my new release, Legendary Beast. Peace to Lil Tootie Reese. 97,000 in a day's work. It hurt to read the paperwork, we from the same turf. Talking super turned up to make things worse. Passed out passes in the past, I take the blame first. Go hard when I'm cleaning up the backyard. Queerdos sound like a queen trying to act hard. I represent the truth, we don't play by the same rules. There is no competition cause I can't lose. Versus vicious, sell them like souvenirs. Blue diamonds in my ear, hella fly
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Look here, the haters act like he don't know me. One man gang, I don't need no homie. On the 7 these days, they don't even see him seldom. Hunter money, who done touch more than me and Melvin? Anybody help him? Hell no, ho. Straight line dollars, they'll dog dough. SBI spot, can't never have it. East side legend like A7 Magic. Honcho hustle. Plus see the bomb in the booth, counting coins like Chucky from Swan. How the most easy with the ends gon' bow down. Ballin', clowning like Benzo.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Sometimes, look at it this way. If you down here and you're reaching up for help, and you got 2 individuals that's up on that platform that can reach down and help you, you might have intentions of getting the help, getting up there, and knocking either of them down once you get up there. If that's your intention, guess what? It don't matter who helps you up. And right now, we got our hand outstretched for help. The guy on this side said, holla at me later. The guy on this side reached out his hand. If our intention is to get up there and knock both of them down, what difference does it make who helps us get up there? Oh, my.
Snake Wood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.